I'm just going in cold, Finn.
Oh,
Go for it.
I'm just starting.
all right. We're going live. I've got to go on mute.
No, dude,
right.
you're fine, Mike. We're live already. Hey, everybody! Welcome back to another RSG Lunch stream. I've just given up at this point. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you all here. What is a lunch stream? Well, that's where we hang out with you wonderful people for the next hour or so. Do some roster reviews, have some fun. Just short crew today, but we do have special guests. We have Mike Hunt with his lovely daughters here. Namely, the sweary daughter is joining us.
Do you want to say hi to YouTube before I disappear? This is dancing or fishy feet.
I'm not fucking fishy feet. Hi, YouTube. I'm not fishy feet.
We know. We told Mike that we were going to go dancing because you didn't like fishy.
I don't
Yes,
know.
and let's realize you're not a natural brunette either, are you? There you go. She's gone.
I'd just stay with the way the good Lord made you. I mean, that's
I
just
don't know
me.
where the other.
And speaking of which, we have someone that's redheaded and soulless. How are you, Sanely?
Yeah,
It's going good.
Yeah, see, we were having a talk about gingivitis before you got on, Finn. The daughters were curious.
Yeah, it's a very sad disease to have.
Well, but luckily I'm just a day walker.
Yeah. So you just gotta boil all the non-reds.
Yeah. Well, I'm not a pure blood, so.
I hear there's a Hilton conference room waiting for you.
You got everything you need. You got the sodas and cookies, and all right. Thanks for choosing the Hilton. Okay. Well, welcome everybody. Glad to have you here. We are going to do. Is Sweary ready? So we can go ahead and just go right into the eyebrow thing, there, Mikey.
I don't know. Let me check.
Yeah. Find out. So, because she said she had to make dinner, and I don't want Sweary mother to come home and then get on the phone and swear us out, because I'll have to swear back, and then it'll lead to just apocalyptic.
A whole big sweary mess.
Yeah, because I am an atheist, Nathaniel Miller doesn't mean I can't use euphemisms. And then my phone randomly just went off. Okay. This whole time it's been quiet. It just was like, oh, we'll pop in now. Like, oh, thanks. I think phone possessed by Satan.
Satan?
Mm-hmm. Could be Satan. All right, we're waiting to see if Mike can get ye old sweary daughter ready. So we're just.
Yeah. How do I add her to the call?
What do you mean? You just pick her name and add her, you mutant.
That's what I thought.
Oh,
I'll add her.
Jesus.
I'll add.
But it's just us four amigos today, so we're gonna see if we can get Sweary on and we can go right into the eyebrow thing. And then we'll do a roster review. I think we're doing Rose Taco's roster review today, so that'll be fun.
Yes, we are.
And then we'll take your questions. If you have questions, go ahead and get those in. The soulless ones, Sanely, will scoop them up, and we will get to as many as we can for our lunch hour stream. And also, guys, news on the Patreon thing. I think Finn's figured out some stuff, right, Finn?
Yeah, we'll get more updates tomorrow, but we're moving closer to having everything set up for Patreon.
Okay. Besides my initial perfunctory into trying to set it up.
Yes.
I had no idea. I kept reading, like, okay, do this. I'm like, oh, for God's sakes.
I think Sweary's with us now.
Swear, are you with us?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Sweary's here. Sweary, how are you today?
I'm doing good.
How's the job treating you?
Okay. Had a shit ton of deliveries this morning, but apart from that, it was okay.
All right. The swearing has begun. All right. Now, we haven't had you on a while because your work schedule, which is a good thing, right? You're out there in the labor force contributing to society and making some money. Have you decided what you're going to do with the money you get from your paycheck?
Give it to her dad.
No.
Oh, you wish. You wish.
It's called rent.
No. I think I'm going to try to save it. I'm trying not to spend it, but there's going to get to a point when I'm going to want to update like my gaming setup, and
Well, of
that's
course.
going to be where it's going.
Retirement accounts are fantastic. I'll just throw that out there.
Finn is an investment guru.
I love retirement accounts, especially when you're young. Compound interest is a fantastic thing.
That's right. So you could retire by the time you're 40, Swery.
I mean, it would be nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And none for your father.
Yeah.
Your dad's already like, well, she's out of the will.
What will?
Oh no!
Oh, there you go.
Oh well.
All right, so I'm gonna put a link in the Skype chat. Ranger, you have it, right?
Yeah, I've already got it set up.
Okay,
so.
I have to put it for Swery because I added her after that. So I'm putting the link in there for you, Swery. We have a fun one for you since we're kind of back. We haven't done a eyebrow review in a while, so these ones should be pretty fun for you.
Yeah, the name of this one is 43 people whose eyebrows are so bad they're actually works of art. So this is right up your alley, Swery.
Okay.
All right, let's just get right into the first one. This natural beauty. I don't even know.
Why is her wing liner joining her fucking eyebrow?
I don't know. Swear, you have to tell us these things. You're the subject matter expert. I don't know crap about eyebrows.
This is
horrifying.
The worst part is she's overplucked and then drawn a big fat slug on her eyebrow. Like, where is the logic?
I like that her lipstick makes her look like she's possessed by a demon.
It looks like it's the one place she didn't put that orange.
It's like she got a suntan, and she put like something over her lips so they wouldn't get burned.
That's not a tan. That's just like a full burn.
That's what I'm saying.
No, that's not even. That's just makeup. That's straight up makeup. Look at her fucking shoulder. It's white as. She just takes it on.
She has painted herself red.
Honestly,
she wants to be ginger, but she can't. I'm sorry.
She's ginger.
I think this is a pretty
jealous of the ginger life.
Yeah,
this is like half gingivitis.
Yeah, this is. Well, no, this is someone pretending to have gingivitis. This is awful. This one's pretty horrifying. So this is pretty bad. You would say, sorry, that this is pretty awful.
I mean, this looks like when you try and let your little cousin do your makeup.
Oh god!
Like, this is honestly the aftermath.
That's awful. All right. So round one, it's pretty bad. All right, this one is called "This Hand-Drawn Princess."
Oh my god!
I'm thinking mime gone wrong.
This is like a situation where it starts to go wrong and you think by adding to it that you can like help the situation, but really
because that's drawn in. If I'm not mistaken, that's drawn in, right?
I'd fucking hope so. Yeah.
I mean, and they're way too high. What is she trying to be, Catwoman? What is this?
Can I compliment her though?
On what?
You see the right eyebrow? How it's not like straight? How it's not even like a straight line? The left one is like symmetric with it. She somehow managed to get every single like bump and non-line that she put in the right one also on the left. It's impressive that she got it symmetric.
I mean, she's an attractive woman, and she just Christ.
She's shaved up her eyebrows to do that, just so you know.
I know. That's the horrifying thing. She thought this was a good idea.
Like, I'm pretty sure if she just left it natural, she would have looked fine.
Yeah, just, thin eyebrows. You, girl, ruined the whole setup.
This is a hand-drawn
She's got great eyes.
By who?
She's got great eyes. I mean, just
awful.
It's like
awful, Chrome.
Oh
my god, did you see what Chrome wrote?
What?
Michael J. Fox did her eyebrow.
Oh my god.
You're awful, Chrome.
Oh Lord! All right, let's go to the next one.
Michael J. Fox, the actor suffering with Parkinson's.
Right,
disease,
that's correct.
Yeah.
All right, so we go into the next one that says this curvy lady. Well, not as bad as the other ones. I mean, if you're going to a costume party, I guess. I mean, is she trying to be Oriental here? I'm not sure what she's trying to do.
This is very I watched drag makeup tutorials and then did it on my face. But I mean, at least she's got the kind of larger section and it fades off and it's the same, well not the same, but like similar to an eyebrows shape. Like,
right.
Pat on the back for her.
Are you saying that she's been to the RuPaul school of
drag
beauticians?
race. Yeah. She's like, oh, bitch, I'm gonna get my makeup done.
Man, Chrome is on a roll today.
What did he say?
He said Jasmine from Aladdin really let herself go.
A whole new world.
Don't you dare open your eyes. Look in her.
Oh, God. All right, let's go to the next one. The straight arrow. Okay, this one is horrifying.
I got it. It's 2, isn't it? We're playing Hangman. The letter is T. What do I win?
Eyebrows like hers.
Fuck no.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The worst part is, facially, she looks like someone I know, and I don't know who it is.
Oh my god, this is horrifying. I mean, I'm just trying to figure, like, why?
I don't know.
What is she trying to do here?
Like, what?
What?
How do you even look angry or like happy or surprised with eyebrows like that?
Hey, Charlie Brown,
Like,
we can't tell what the hell you're thinking.
Emotion? I'm fucking dead.
Wow. Jesus. Alright, let's go to the next one. Who could teach this lady a thing or two about getting on the straight and narrow?
Oh my god, the one above. Like, I know it's nice to have like that nice arch in your eyebrow, but like you go for eyebrow shape, not Mount Everest. Like, there's a difference.
Yeah, it looks like she's got 2 mountains over each eye.
It's like she's pointing up. Like, if you swipe up on her face, it reveals something. This is just, I don't understand why.
Yeah,
And
let's do the
literally
next one. Let's get away from these thin ones.
eyeliner.
So we're going to the next one. So that's the third
Yeah, let's
one.
go to the next
Oh
one.
my
And
God.
away from these
The
pointy
bold
thin ones.
babe.
All I can tell you is that her father will tarmac your drive.
This next one, this bold babe. Is that really her eyebrows, or is that also colored in? I can't tell.
She might be the cousin of the first one.
Like, honestly.
What is up with the face paint?
It's the same face as the first one. It's like all red with some weird white.
What is this? Ah!
This is actually such a trend, and I don't understand why.
What? Why is this a trend?
It is, like, not now, but it was, like, such a thing for people to go and get a, like, foundation that is so much darker than their skin, like, tone.
Why? What does that accomplish?
I don't know, because people think that if your face is orange or red or whatever, that
What, you're a
people
clown?
are going to think you're tanned. No, people are going to think you're tanned, and they're going to completely ignore the fact that the rest of your body is white.
Like a keyboard getting all dirty. Her eyebrows look like dark pubic hairs.
Oh my God. That is just, I don't even know. I feel like there's a name for it. I feel like that is an actual shape. Just the blockiness
It's like
of
she
it.
found 2 caterpillars on the ground and just glued them to her eyes.
It's just so bad.
And the thing is, if she just fixed her eyebrows, got rid of the crap in the makeup, she's a beautiful young lady. Good lord.
I know, that's the worst part. The fact that you put that on and you think that is an improvement. Like,
no,
that doesn't make sense.
This is not an improvement. Stop it. Oh, God. All right, let's go to the next one. This Squiggled Master.
Oh, my God. When you have to do your makeup
There's so
in
much
the
wrong
car.
with this, I can't even begin to... what the hell? I mean, first of all... they don't match.
I mean, it looks like it's like a chart from a business conference, and it's like, yeah, our sales have gone downhill.
It's like they're playing baseball and put the smear on the wrong part of the eye.
If you look at the top corners of the picture, though, you can see that his hair is there. It's just like he's balding. I think this is all midlife crisis eyebrows.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I think it's something rude in Arabic.
Oh my God. Fuck's sake.
I mean...
yeah, that probably is what it says.
Oh my God.
Oh, God.
We'll get to number 10 and then we'll stop. So
okay,
we have 3 more left.
Okay, so the next one is number 8. This spermtastic specimen. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
There. Okay, we have to watch our comments because we're not on the mature channel.
What do you mean? Swearing Daughters here, Finn. We gave that right up.
We're just swearing,
came.
but there's a difference between swearing and then some of the things we can say with the picture title "Spermtastic Specimen."
That's what it said. You linked it to me.
I know. I'm not saying that it did say it. I said we have to be careful what we say.
No,
at this
we
point.
don't.
Does this bring a whole new meaning to "in your face"?
Oh my God.
It's things like that I was worried about.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my God.
You can tell what's on her mind.
Oh my God.
I was there for 10 minutes and that's it?
Oh my God.
This is gonna be so bad.
Oh, it's fantastic. We just met and you don't know me. Let's have a baby. Like 5 foot eyebrows, like, you get the gist? Huh? You get the gist?
This is so awful. Like, why would she do this to herself?
I don't know. Just... oh my God.
Well, she's in a bathroom. Maybe she didn't do it.
Oh my God.
Mike, let's be
Oh,
real.
yeah.
Yes, she did this.
Sorry. Yeah.
This was
That
dumb.
went too far. That one.
Yeah, that one. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, yeah, Dad, gosh. Disappointed.
Alright.
She was.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Alright, let's go to the next one. This special flower. My dear God in heaven.
Did you just take
Okay.
a screenshot of that one?
No, I did not. This is like, I understand this to a certain point because there was just a period of time where people like doing kind of like weird and wacky eyebrows, like
Were they
squiggly
sniffing
ones.
glue at this time?
Most probably yes, but the whole eyebrow thing was like people would shave theirs off just so they could have fun with makeup and create like cool, interesting looks. She's literally just taken a black eyeliner pencil and drawn like teardrop shapes and a squiggly line where her eyebrows are meant to be. That is it. Like, if the title didn't say flower, would you really know she'd drawn a flower?
No, it looks like a snowflake.
Yeah.
Or one of those the Jewish symbols.
She's like, I'm a druid, one with the earth. No, you're a crazy person that do shit on your eyebrows.
I know.
Who knows? Do you see that background like of her house? It looks like the background of like Charmed. She could be one of the nymphs from that show.
Oh, you know, you're not wrong, Finn.
She's a nymph from a witch show. That's what she is.
That explains like the look in her
You're
eyes,
looking.
because you think if you spent time creating that and you were so proud as to take a picture, you'd look a little bit more happy than that.
Yeah, she doesn't
I
look
think
happy.
Chromie summed it up. Drugs are bad. Okay.
Don't do me, Jude.
Okay.
Don't be sniffing glue and then
She's
doing
growing
eyebrows.
weed on her eyebrows.
Girl with your
420
eyebrows is
glaze
bad
it.
because
Okay.
well, you can't smoke it, and then if you
Those
could,
aren't leaves.
smoking
Those are all
weed's bad.
buds. They're about to grow soon.
The seeds on your face are bad and good. I'm just saying. All right.
Okay.
All right. Look what someone did to their baby. All right. This
Oh
miracle
my
baby.
God.
I
Are
mean,
those bullet holes all around him?
no, that's the carpet, Mike. Good lord.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, it's just the pattern.
Bullet holes. Get out of here, Mike.
Well, they're not everywhere.
You guys think this
Why
is
would
bad?
you do that to your baby?
I saw a picture of
wanna
a
know how I
mum
got
that
these
had
scars?
Seriously. Oh my god! Oh my god! It actually is. Oh my
Why
God.
so serious?
Why? I mean, the facial expression that the baby's giving is just the best, though.
Oh, that's Joker in a nutshell right there.
When mums leave.
But at least they
baby
did,
with dad for a
they left
day.
the eyebrows, the regular eyebrows. They just drew this on here. So this one's kind of just for fun.
Yeah, I know, but still, it's like two eyebrows.
I wanna
But
do-
then you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna do like what was it? The sixth one, the bold babe one, and they're gonna connect them all and just give him one big triangular eyebrow on both sides.
Oh my
A
god.
big wedge eyebrow.
this is me as a child. You can see I had a happy childhood of torture and revelation.
Surrounded on a carpet with
Doing
bullet
in
holes.
real life.
I was born of the darkness. All right, let's go
He
to the
was drawn with the darkness.
Oh my god.
well, one was removed. So the next one is this number 12. This happily hairy lady.
We'll stop on this one.
I think so because this is just.
This is natural hair, by the way. This isn't drawn.
I
But
think we
she
should
brushed
also.
it up.
Yeah. People like the feathery brow look, but you need to like trim your eyebrow hair.
I
so they're
don't like
not
this
that
at
long.
all.
They look like
Right.
she looks like Biston.
I don't know what she looks like. But
Yeah.
They
I
look
think that
like
looks like
eyelashes.
Beth
They just look like a
Cannon's,
continuation of the eyelashes.
daughter.
She's freaking Biston.
What's that? What's that, Stanley?
It looks like Biff's daughter from Back to the Future.
Oh,
Oh my god.
You see, I actually scrolled on to number 13, and I don't think any of you are actually going to notice her eyebrows.
all right. Now you made me want to look because 12 is just horrifying. But
Yeah.
we're gonna do one more. We're gonna go to 13, and then we're done.
Oh, for
You
fuck's
won't
sake,
see her
Dad.
eyebrows.
Fuck.
Oh, I see why. Good God.
What? That she looks like a man?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's what he's
Yeah.
looking at.
I think that's a man.
It's a man.
I'm calling it right now. I'm pretty sure that's a man.
Well put together, man. Jesus.
Well, it's a well implanted man.
The worst part
together
is
by-
this is actually someone
literally
is gonna
put together.
see
What if
this
it
one day
wasn't
and be
and
like,
you just said that,
"That's
Finn?
my
How bad would you
auntie."
feel?
I wouldn't. You look like a man.
Oh my-
Well, you like
I've now
brown
managed-
women, Finn. There you go. There's a nice brown woman for you.
I've managed to look up, and I've noticed that her eyelids are the same colour as her dress, aren't they? Look, she's colour coordinated.
Well, let's just. Be
Wow,
put
I only
together.
just noticed that.
Oh my god.
But wow.
I don't like her. I don't like her choice of lips. I don't know why you'd go for white,
I
but
don't get that either. We've seen that a lot, and I don't understand it either.
it's just like, why do you want white lips? What does that achieve?
She looks like a transsexual Latino Adam Driver. I'm just saying. It looks like Kylo Ren.
Oh my god.
This is Meow Meow Off Day. The other side
Oh
of the
my God.
dark side.
Oh my god.
All right, I think that's all we can handle today. Jesus Christ, if I look at it anymore, I'm going to just rethink my life.
JV donated $5. He said, "You guys are making me dying today. LOL."
Well, that's what we're here for. God. Now, Swery, we want to thank you for being here, of course. And you're getting ready to go make dinner. What's for dinner tonight?
Chicken and mushroom pie and mashed potato.
Well, I'll just be right over. That sounds really delicious. I like me some chicken. If Grani was there,
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're always welcome. Of course, if Grani was there, he would actually chase down the chicken you would eat because that's what he does.
Oh my gosh.
Live chicken.
Come here, boy.
Get over here. I don't want you in my gut.
Get in my belly.
Get out of the way, fatty. I'm trying to get me a chicken. I'm more nimble than you, and I got a coat. All right. Thank you, sweaty daughter. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
All right, everybody. The lovely sweary daughter. All right. Let's move on to the roster review. We're doing Arroz Taco.
Yes, we are.
Muy bien.
In a guild that shall not be named.
Junkyard.
No.
I just said it. What are you gonna do about it?
No.
I like his Gmail account. It says reality isn't at gmail.com. Word, homie.
Yeah, that's the guild. That's Crazy's guild. That's the one that made me sing karaoke.
Okay.
So thank you, Roast Taco. You made me sing karaoke.
You did that. You have done that yourself, Finn.
Well, they could have helped and caved and made Crazy sing karaoke too. I'm just saying.
All right. So what does El Rose Taco want today?
So he's kind of just looking for a general review.
Sure.
He's saying that he is able to get into the top 20 of Arena, and that's all he said he really cares about right now. Well, I mean, we can look at his Arena.
And we don't have to look at it. But, I mean...
Yeah. But he's also then wanting a quick review of his next Zetas, where his next few Zetas should go. A good Phase 2 team for him in Heroic Sith, and just an overall look on his mods. He's doing fine in Arena, he said, and he's doing fine in Squad.
I'm just looking at
so he's fine Squeak-wise.
A buttload of Gear 12 characters. Jesus Christ.
Well, he's a 3.7 roster.
I know. But you just look like, well, you don't need to farm anything other than what you want, really.
Do you just want to go to his Zetas? It might be easier just to bring up all the...
Hit the guild and go to him specifically?
Yeah, he's the second one on their
so
list.
I go to guild.
Yep, and then there's like a Zetas on the left.
Hold on, GG's being it's slow ass system. You know, if someone said we did a poor job on our review yesterday in one of the comments.
Oh, well, what? Yeah, well,
did you not read the comment?
I must have missed that comment.
They said we didn't do anything for that person.
Oh, well, if they feel that way, then I apologize.
Yeah, I mean, I thought we did a good job. I mean, it was more of like, we couldn't get into, I thought we gave him a pathway, right? I thought we did a good job, but, well, you know.
Sure, Draco can let us know if there's anything, he's on our Discord. Yeah. So if there's anything we can do, obviously, we want to make sure we're helping you. We tried to answer what questions you had, so...
Alright, so let's look at El Roso Taco. God, GG's being a pain in the ass.
Man, he's got an accuracy.
That's not what I wanted to do.
And an offense arrow. So he's got 2 arrows. He's 12% accuracy speed arrow.
I'm in the guild, so how do I go to his...
You just click on Zetas on the left. And it'll sort by order, and Roast Taco is the second one that shows up.
Okay.
And he's got an offense, 12% accuracy arrow with 19 secondary, and a 5.88% offense with 18
So I hit
secondary.
Zetas, there we go. So let's see.
It's got some nice mods.
Wow, it's taking forever, man. Oh, for God's sakes, GG. Why don't you ever want to cooperate? Well, while this is loading up, yeah. Zetas. What? You stupid ass.
Click the little number sign. It's trying to load. So I'll just read what he has, because I have it up on mine.
No,
so he has.
I'm gonna do this. Damn it, Finn.
Yeah, no, let it load. So he has Ahsoka Tano. He has Holdo. He has 2 Zetas on Asajj. He has Barris. He has Roll with the Punches on BB-8. He has Captain Phasma. He has Cassian. He has 2 Zetas on Commander Luke. He has Rebel Maneuvers, which is the lead, and then It Binds All Things. He has a Dooku. He has a Nihilus. He has a Scion. He has a Vader Unique. He has Double Palpatine. He has Enfys Nest, Finn Lead, First Order Stormtrooper, First Order TIE Pilot, Veers, Double Zeta Thrawn, Tarkin, Han, Hermit Yoda with Strength Flows, Jin, Kylo Ren Regular, Kylo Ren Unmasked Leader, Double Zeta Talzin, Daka, Double Zeta R2, Double Zeta Rey with Inspirational Presence and Insight, and then Visas Mar. So he's missing Scarred.
Yeah.
On Kylo Ren.
That's
so
one.
That's the first one. He said he has Hermit Yoda and he's working on Wampa. So Wampa may be another one that you want to consider.
Those are 2 right there. So Kylo Ren, Scarred, those 2 Zetas.
Bastila is a good one.
Bastila's
now her lead.
One, yeah.
I'm trying to see where he has his Bastila though. So it's CP.
I'm not seeing Trey on here.
She's not there.
There's no Traya. What he said something about Traya. Give me 1 second. I'll tell you what he said. So he said.
I think it was. She's not there.
I unlocked Traya in 2 heroic Sith raids, which will get the Zeta.
So she's a priority.
Yep.
Yes.
So that's 4 or 5 Zetas right there. We've mentioned.
Okay, his Bastila is only Gear 6.
That's okay.
Star, so
yeah. Well,
don't Zeta her at that. Yeah, and let's see. So he's working on his Wampa. Where is his Wampa?
A Wampa?
Wampa. I don't see Wampa. So maybe he's just holding on to the character for now. Let me see. He has no Wampa yet, but he's working on him. Okay, so he's still working to even unlock Wampa. So that would be that. He does have Gear 12 Phoenix.
And Zombie. Ooh.
But the Gear 12 Phoenix, I mean, potentially he can put some Zetas on that squad too. I would probably start with Kanan. If you want to start putting Zetas on Phoenix and building them up, that could be a potential one for you as well. Yeah, I mean, you're at the point where you're getting into other little ones. There's no Maul Zeta. Potentially you can do a Maul Lead Zeta. What else is there?
I think that's enough for now. I mean, that's quite a lot right there we've given them.
Yeah, I think you have the main ones. So Traya, I would say Traya and Scarred are going to be your main priorities, and the rest of them
then Bastila maybe, or unless you want to go Hermit Yoda, or
you don't need the other one on her. I mean, other one.
I'm just saying,
nice,
but he's at that point where it's like, okay, what Zetas could he possibly do? But I mean,
yeah.
Hermit Yoda and Jolie. That would be naughty, wouldn't it? Because they'd die, which would reset Hermit Yoda's all his cooldowns, and then Jolie can. Sorry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a few little combos and stuff that you can run here. So, I mean, you can do the other Hermit Yoda. I think we're in agreement though. Traya, maybe even double Traya is the priority. Then Scarred on Kylo Ren, and then you have a few that you can pick from in order to kind of just help you with the next one. Bastila is potentially one. You can do the other one on Hermit Yoda. You could do Maul Lead. There's a few of them.
Yeah, so you've got some routes you can go with your Zetas, but yeah, I think Scarred finishing off Kylo Ren is the first one you should do. And then, depending on where you're at, save one for Traya, because when she pops in your next 2 raids, then she's going to be one you really want to put on, and that'll really help your raid team if you really want to go balls to the walls on that team. Mm-hmm. All right, what else do we need to look at, Dr. Finn?
And then heroic phase 2 Sith raids.
Well, he doesn't have Wampa, so let's think about what we can do here.
We'd have to go with Leia. So where's his?
Well,
Leia?
There's 2 teams. You can go First Order, or you can go the Shotgun Leia team, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, the ideal team is to have the one with Hermit Yoda and Wampa, where you're just going in there and just going.
Yeah.
But we don't have that team, so let's give him a couple.
But he has Gear 12 Leia.
Sure.
So that's good.
He has a lot of Gear 12s, Finn, so...
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to make sure at least Leia was, so otherwise it wouldn't be as useful. So he has a Gear 12 Akbar, he has a Gear 12 Leia, so those are going to be your 2 rebels.
Nice.
Then you'd be running your General Kenobi. Where's your Kenobi? I don't even... Oh, there he is.
I'm sure he's
You have so many Gear 12s that your Kenobi falls down. Okay, so General Kenobi, Hermit Yoda, and then another tank that doesn't really attack as much. So maybe like a Shore Trooper potentially, or you could run a Thrawn. So it'd be one of those two. Either Shore Trooper or...
go Old Ben.
No, because Old Ben is a rebel. You don't want another rebel on the team.
Oh, that's right. Damn it.
What about Stormtrooper? Put a load of buffs up.
You could do Stormtrooper. The reason why I like Shore Trooper is because Shore Trooper's taunt is just like a healing. It's a healing ability, plus it triggers Akbar. So that's why I like him in that team. It isn't to say you can't use some other ones too. But like Bravado, for example, on Stormtrooper, it removes turn meter from the enemy, which counts as an attack, so it won't trigger.
Yeah.
So with Shore Trooper, you get a heal with this taunt, plus you can then use the special Phase 2 ability in order to remove the stacking pains. And then that also counts to trigger Akbar. So you can get 2 triggers with Akbar. You can get, with Shore Trooper, you can get 3 triggers.
Why not Sabine in that team?
Sabine is also a rebel. You can use her. If you want to use Sabine, you might want to change your team from an Akbar team. So you can also change that to a General Kenobi lead or a Boba lead. Both of those can work as well. If you're running the Akbar lead, you're trying to trigger as many times as possible Leia to go with the use of non-attacking abilities. And so you want it so that there's only 2 rebels, which is Akbar and Leia. If you want to use Sabine in order to get Armor Shred, then you'll probably want to switch to a Kenobi in order to trigger another attack based on Hermit Yoda's heal, for example, as a trigger. Or you want to do something like a Boba that just increases her damage on crit with his lead ability. Either one of those will work as well. I think with Leia, I tend to like the Akbar, and then it lets me save the Sabine for a different team, potentially. But yeah, it's just a matter of if you put Sabine on that team, you may get the Armor Shred, but you're running more RNG because Leia only has a 33% chance of being called by non-rebels, and then a 50% chance from rebels, because when Sabine doesn't, Sabine is never going to call because she doesn't have any passives. Akbar has 3s that he can use that will trigger, and now Leia only has a 50% chance of being called instead of 100%, unless you manage to get Sabine killed early, which is another possibility if you can somehow get Sabine dead after she does like 2 armor shreds or something.
Kind of productive, you know?
Well, no, it's not, because the armor shred lasts, right? So you're putting in Sabine only for the armor shred.
Yeah, but I mean,
so if you
with
can
the turn
get
meter,
2 of them
unless
stacked,
you're reducing turn meter, I mean...
Well, once you get 2 armor shreds stacked, right? If Sabine dies, that means now Akbar is only calling Leia against a Scion that has 2 armor shreds on it.
You better get your hits in.
Yeah, so you have to make sure that you're maximizing those hits. So you just have to be a little careful there. I mean, they all just have their like cleanse ability, their anti-pain removal thingy. So that's all Sabine will have, and you'll want to use that on Sabine unless you want her to die. But like Akbar will have 3, and if Sabine is there, now Leia only has a 50% chance to be called. General Kenobi and Shore Trooper or Hermit Yoda, whichever ones you're using, will have a 33% chance to call Leia. And you don't really want Sabine being called for damage. You want Leia to be called. And then RNG also with the triple tap. So that's why you tend to avoid Sabine on that. It's not that you can't. It's just a lot more RNG because now you're running a risk a lot of times. So.
All right. That'll do. All right. Anything else we need to look at?
So just looking at his full Phase 2 team. So he has Shore Trooper, so he could run the Shore Trooper team in order to do that. If we're looking at First Order, did you look at a First Order team you like for him, Ranger? I know he has a few First Order leveled up.
I have to go back to his profile, but let's see, Rosie Taco. Let's go to characters. I think he's going to have what we need. And it's taking forever. Oh dear God. Filters. Let's go first order. Let's look at the old first order team. Yeah, he's got pretty much everything he needs there. Dr. Finn, he's a pretty good. Get that Kylo Ren mask, get him up to gear 12, but he sure does have a lot of the other things ready to rock and roll. But, you know, I think having the Scarlet ability and Kylo Ren, did his first order Stormtrooper have a Zeta?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, you're good to go. First order, you can go officer or first order TIE fighter. Probably I prefer officer. Stormtrooper, Kylo Ren, and first order Executioner, and go in there and start Kassan chopping everything. Executioner is what makes the makes the world hurt.
Say that squad again. Crew lead.
Kylo Ren last.
Yeah.
First order Stormtrooper.
Yeah.
First order officer.
Yeah.
Executioner.
Executioner.
There you go.
I'll have a crack with that.
All right. I saw Rose Taco was in the chat. So if you have any other questions for us, Rose Taco, let us know. I think that covered everything. We can do a quick glance at his mods.
Right?
Yeah, just a quick glance at his mods. He said he's been using that that new mod optimizer tool.
Sure.
So we can just take a quick look at his mods, see what we think of that, and then that'll be it.
All right. So they're looking at the mods. What will the mods reveal?
His mods are
very nice.
They're scattered.
Oh, get him, Dr. Finn.
I mean, no. I mean, he's only... I mean, we mentioned this before, right? He's happy with getting into the top 20 of Arena. He's not really pushing higher than that. So that's part of it, right? But I can see that he has a plus 17 speed secondary speed diamond that's currently on Night Sister Zombie, not on his Arena team. So it may be that he's focusing more on the Sith Raid, right? So that may be part of it, that he's keeping things on his...
Don't forget, he's got a gear 12 zombie.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that he's packing it with speed just to get it moving.
Right. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that his plus 17 speed diamond is not on his Arena team.
Yes.
Not that my zombie is also gear 11, so I go with the tanky zombie and trying to get her fast too. So it's not that I'm concerned about him putting the mod on her. It's that it's not on his Arena team.
Gotcha.
He also has a 15 circle on his Rex, right? So I don't know if he's focusing on just trying to get different characters up since he's happy with where he is in Arena. And if that's the situation, then I have no issue with what he's doing because he has them all on like good characters. They're on Night Sister Zombie, Thrawn, Emperor Palpatine, Rex, CLS, BB-8, R2, DACA. Like I'm not seeing any characters that I would say, yeah, you know what, they don't need. Actually, I see one. No, he has a plus 11 speed on Biston, which I would say.
But I'm just thinking also what he said. He's 7 days away from having Treya.
Yeah.
So he's going to switch that arena around slightly, isn't he?
He is.
Oh.
Yeah, he's going to drop Thrawn for Treya.
Yeah. So one thing you guys can start working on, and I think we discussed this a little bit on yesterday's stream, and we've discussed it in previous streams as well. When the new mod stuff comes out, one of the things they're introducing is mod sets. A good habit, and Loki and I were discussing this too, and it's probably the best way to go about it, is not to just do mods and create sets randomly. What you want to try and do is create sets for specific characters. So create whatever your best speed set is, right? Let's just say it gets up to plus 130 speed. If you get a plus 130 speed set, don't call it speed set 130 because you're never going to remember whose it's going on, where that mod is supposed to go. And when you start moving it around, your mods are going to end up all over the place. What you want to try and do is associate those mods with a particular character. So once you switch to Treya, for example, right, your fastest character may be Scion. That's who you're keeping your speed set on. So you call that mod set the Scion speed set. And then you can put 130 or whatever you want to call it in order to list what it is, right? But that now tells you that this is the speed set that goes on Scion. Now, if you're doing a raid and you want to get your fastest speed set, you can be, okay, I know my fastest is on Scion. Let me move my Scion set to CLS. And then you do whatever the hell you need for CLS. And then when you're done with it, you can put CLS's mod set back on CLS, and you can put Scion's back on Scion. And now you have a way of knowing where the mods are and who's missing mods. Because then when they're missing it, you're like, okay, who's missing mods?
I blame Finn.
Nihilus is missing mods. So let me put on the Nihilus set. So.
All right. I think that covers it. Rose Taco, long-time viewer. You know where to find us, my friend. We will always be glad to help answer any of your questions. So
I'm asking him a question at the moment.
What's that?
Well, he's saying that mod we were discussing, once he gets Treya, is either going on Treya or Dooku.
No, Dooku.
That's why I'm querying. What's your comp? If your triumvirate with Dooku and...
I mean, I can see Dooku working there.
Dooku's not going to work if you're facing an opposing Treya, because they're just going to dispel the stun.
Right. So, I mean... Me. But to each their own.
I was just curious.
Freud was right.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Rose, if you've got more questions or anything, just, reach out to us. That's what it's there for. So, we've done over 100 of these, Finn.
Yeah.
And that's not even counting the ones we did previously?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God.
And while Rose Taco's here, I think he'll know what I'm talking about. Rose Taco, I know you mentioned the idea on Tuesday. We'll roll that out with one of the next streams, because yesterday was a little weird for our night stream. So we'll get your idea out for the following stream.
What's that?
I think he knows this. Some of the giveaway stuff that he's been helping with.
Now, I've got the Patreon up now because I just want to say that Finn created this new look for our YouTube homepage and for the Patreon. Does not look great. I think it looks really good.
It's thanks to Silverbolt, because he's
that's the
one that
Silverbolt
drew
artwork. I really, really, really like it. How did you move the characters around like that? Because that's not how they are on the poster.
No, he gave me the artwork.
He gave you this artwork specifically for that. Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
He gave me all the images and stuff so we can play around with it.
Well, fine, Dr. Finn. I thought you were pretty creative. No, I guess not.
I am creative.
You are creative.
I'm creative in getting help from Silverbolt.
Okay, that's not being creative, Finn.
It's called being creatively smart.
No, that's wrong. But I just want to show that off because that looks really good, Finn. All right. That being said, it was supposed to be Galactic War Thursday. I didn't do my Galactic War, but let's just answer some questions. And
you can do it while we're answering questions.
Oh, for God's sakes! And then it leads to this whole mishmash of.
Fine, we'll just answer questions. You can
I'm gonna do goddamn Galactic War. You guys answer.
We'll do Galactic War Friday since we did Swear Your Daughter Thursday.
Okay.
All right. Soulless one on you.
Okay, David Bond. Question: is the ice cream truck coming today?
Yeah. What is the status of that?
That's normally just after 6 p.m. It depends if we go over or not.
So does it just follow you around or what?
Apparently it does, because as I turned in to home, I heard it way off in the distance. I'm like, it's hunting me.
Mr. Pennypinch, question: I got Bastila to Gear 10 today, and Zeta on lead. Is Grandmaster Yoda, ND, Hermit Yoda viable without either of their Zetas?
Yes, but they work better with them.
Yeah.
Way better. So
I don't have a
viable,
Zeta.
Yes. Great. No.
I don't have a Zeta on my Grandmaster. In fact, I don't have him fully Omega'd yet, and I've run him, and it worked.
I think I have mine Omega, but I don't have mine Zeta, and yeah, he works fine. My Hermit Yoda, however, is double Zeta. You don't need the do or do not in either case. It's not necessary. The strength flows, is the one that you want because it gives back protection. But again, it's not necessary depending on how you kill the team. The protection gain is kind of minimal considering how much protection you get from Bastila anyways.
All right, next question.
Okay, Nathaniel Miller, does Sweary daughter have a real name she might like to be referred to by?
We're not giving her real name out. Nice try.
Oh my God, this name. Caligula Pinindapple.
Just say Caligula. Yeah, just go with Cal.
Okay, I'm gonna post the name in the chat.
Cal.
Quick question: will Grande ever do shoutouts again? I need a roster review.
God. You, sir, know how to play the system.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I think Grande will be back next week. He has some personal stuff he's dealing with, so.
Luke Thyrocker.
Pimp.
Yep.
Pipin Pedocalopoulos. Deluxopopoulos. Shame on you. But that would definitely get Grande thrown off. He would just be like... Grande would just have a stroke.
Grande would like Caligula, Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, Scottie Pippen. If you want a roster view...
That's the way to do it.
You know, or you could just say, I would like a roster view and send your request to Dr. Finn. People forget that.
Yeah.
Oh,
all right, next question.
Luke Thyrocker, question: I can't beat a single node in Fleet Battles 5 hard. Any team comp or strategy suggestions to break?
I haven't really attempted the hard nodes because I've just been farming Scion.
I finished them. I use my regular stuff. So I use Chimera with Biggs, TIE Fighter Pilot, and Vader in the starting. The only difference I've used in PvE compared to Arena is I do use Phoenix. So I use the Phantom 1 first. And then actually I call in Sunfac because then you can get stuns. It helps with some of the numbers game. So you can bring in Sunfac in like turn 3 and Phantom in phase in turn 2. Once you get the reinforcements up, I did max out the reinforcement on Phantom. So that's what I used, and it helped me get through them. Now, I don't have all of them 3-starred, but I did complete all of them on first attempt.
I went with Tarkin lead Geos, and I have now 3-starred all of them. But that's with that's running the Geos with TIE Advanced. Although if you've got a healer, I've switched over for Arena and I've dropped out my Phantom and Ghost, and I've brought in Gauntlet. Is it Gar Saxon's one? Because that can be a godsend, because if you go with your Geos are going to get hit a lot. They're going to get a lot of debuffs. And then if you send in Gauntlet Starfighter, it can cleanse them of everything and give them protection up. That could work for you.
All right.
Grand Admiral of the Republic. Question: I'm struggling to beat Treya teams, but I'm about to unlock my own Treya. Should I gear up Treya or finish my Bastila team?
Well, that's going to depend on which one you want to run in Arena. Pick one or the other, and then that's what you gear. It's that simple. I mean, whatever is the team that you're going to go that's going to be the most effective for you based off your roster is the team you rock and roll with. It's that simple. You want to go Treya? Unless you have a preference, then that's a part of the equation. But, you know, pick one or the other. So if you're going to go Treya, go all in on Treya. If you're going to go on Bastila, go all in on Bastila. That's what you have to do. Unless you're a whale and going to spend like $200 on gear to get them both up, but then I doubt that's the case. So you have to manage your resources effectively.
Master Bob 21, question: with the new Sith Starfighter coming out, do you think that they will eventually have a Sith capital ship after Resistance and First store
No
there.
idea.
And do you think that it will be Nihilus's Ravager?
You know, at this point, I'm done guessing on ships because we just have had. I mean, your guess. We've had stuff in the past that people have tried to leak and stuff like that, and just like no. At this point, I have no really inkling of where they're going with this. Capital ships, anything. I'm just not sure. So I can't even begin to fathom what they're doing because I'm not quite sure what they're trying to do. So, anybody else have a thought on this?
Ships is a cluster.
Okay.
Andrew Wallach around the corn. What are everyone's predictions for future content, say next 6 months or so?
I think we're going to get a lot of Old Republic. I think we're going to rework on some of the Geonosis because I still think Geonosis is going to be introduced in the next few months as the next territory battle. Maybe some clone stuff, but yeah, I think that's where they're going. But they're going to do the Old Republic. You're going to see a lot more stuff outside the norms of what the movies have been for a while. You're going to see a lot of reworks on some stuff because they've got this time period before the next movie to where they'll be allowed to introduce more Old Republic characters from different timelines and things of that nature. And you're not going to see anything related to the movies. Maybe we get a Return of the Jedi Luke in the next year and a half, possibly. But that'd be one of the rare exceptions, maybe a Jango Fett, something along those lines. But other than that, I think they're going to go outside, more into the Legends, EU stuff, things outside the norms that people really are into, like the Old Republic era timeline, and get a lot of factions. Because there's a lot of stuff that they can create and pull to add into the game for that reason. So, yeah, I think that's what we're going to see.
6 months is a long time, too. So I'm going to add on, right? So I do agree that I think we're going to see a Geonosians territory battle, which will result in a Padme character from Guild Event Store.
I could see that easily.
And then followed by, we'll get the new mod slicing. But within 6 months, I think we're also going to get 6-dot mods that are going to be based off of that slicing. Probably towards the end of that 6 months, I would say. So maybe towards the end of this year, maybe in the December, maybe in the January timeframe, we might get 6-dot mods. In addition, we're going to get the KOTOR characters that we're working on right now on the light side, leading to probably a legendary Malak. I still think that we're working towards a Dryden Voss event of some kind. I don't know if that'll be in 6 months, though. But I feel like a Dryden Voss is coming. So those would be kind of just my general predictions. And ships is a cluster.
Yeah. All right. Next question.
Thane Kyrell, question: do you guys think that we'll get the Zaku?
Oh, for Christ's sake, skip over next question. Oh my God.
Into the game. Every time.
Christ, I already answered this. Moving on.
He loves his twins, just like Ranger loves his Revan.
Yeah, but he's moving on.
Okay, Ski Trooper, did they say when the Sith Fighter was coming out?
Nope.
They said a couple weeks, I think, but
I didn't
nothing
see a
more
timeline
specific.
announced on that.
Well,
There was, in the original post, they said they wanted to give us 2 weeks notice before... Hold on, I have it open here.
Yeah.
We wanted to give you 2 week notice of the change and explain why Sith Fighter will have a special marquee bundle. So probably if we're looking at 2 weeks from when they posted this, which was the 16th, we're looking at about the 30th or the end of the month when we're getting the Sith Fighter into the game.
It takes them 2 weeks to work out how do we tell them that we've snuck the price up.
Yeah. But we'll tell them ahead, so they have 2 weeks to now get ready for it. They're bracing for impact already. So.
Word.
Next question. Stanley?
Oh, there's no more questions.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, that's perfect. It's 1 o'clock. Yay! We timed it perfectly. Not only did we get Swery and Finn, we got in the roster review and got to all the questions. My God, we are masters of the universe today.
And I did for since you mentioned it, Ranger, I did message True Draco. So I want to make sure that we did help him with his roster review. If he has any questions, we want to answer them. So
yeah, just
we don't want to leave anyone hanging. We try our best. Sometimes maybe we miss something.
Yeah, I thought we did a good job, and we were kind of a little bit all over, but we were just do general stuff because there
was a lot on his roster. So.
Oh my god, there was a lot to do. So.
But we will get him. We will help him, like we said we would, like we do with all of you guys. So if any of you guys get roster reviews, we are available to help you. If you guys have any questions with what we said, if you're still not sure what we're recommending for you guys, just feel free to ask us. I know he had asked a question in the chat, and I think Loki was trying to help him. So I just messaged him just to see if he still had any more questions. So
makes sense to me. All right, so that's it for today, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're watching this. We do this every day, every Monday through Friday from 12 to 1 p.m. If you and some jack off outside is.
Oh, I thought that was the ice cream truck that maybe hit a car.
Ice cream?
Really? It's called a button push it, jackass. Oh, for God's sakes.
Sweary says she have an ice cream too.
No, that's up to your father. It's up to you. All right, let's start again. We do this every Monday through Friday from 12 to 1 p.m. So if you'd like to get a roster for you, please send your request into Dr. Finn Medicine Woman. That's linked in the description below. Just come into our Discord. Join our Discord because there's a great community of over 1,000 people that are there to help you with any of your Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes questions. That's why we have it there. Just get to know other people in the game. It's a good way to socialize and interact with others. And a lot of great folks there. Also, we had our Wednesday show yesterday. I thought was a great show. You can check that out. And then Saturday coming up, we've got the Course of Jedi Academy, where we bring the best and the brightest of YouTubers and game changers together, along with the knuckleheads that is the RSG crew, and try to answer all your questions in a straight Q&A session. And then Mature channel on Saturday nights, we have from 10 p.m. Eastern, we have the Mature channel. People have been asking about Battlefront. We will get to a Battlefront 2 stream maybe today, but I know tomorrow we're definitely going to do a Battlefront 2 stream. And then Sunday we've got our D&D campaign. If you love D&D, then come join us Sunday. We will actually have the campaign going. I'm working on getting all these knuckleheads to level 4. So we'll be doing that. We're going to have, I'm trying to get a female player aboard and in the game full time, because I just like to have a woman's perspective in everything we do, because, well, women rule the world. With that being said, leave comments, guys. We like interaction. Even if it's criticism, we'll take it, as long as it's constructive. If you're an ass clown, then I just delete you. But thumbs up supports the channel. Also, check out our Patreon. If you guys would like to support us on our Patreon page, please do. It is set up. We're getting the different tier set up for you guys as requested. And also, if you'd like to get some fun stuff for the crew, we've got the RSG wish list, which has just stuff that we have on there. Some of it's ridiculous. I don't never ever do we expect you to get that, but there's some fun stuff that people get us, like little trinkets here and there. Like what did you get, Finn? You got the Twinkie maker, and you got what else did you get?
Twinkie maker and some Funkos and stuff.
So little knickknacks.
And there's some stuff that's actually for the stream, right? So
yeah, so I've got the D&D
blue
campaign.
mic, which was nice.
Yeah, let's put that on the main. I think we got on the Ranger wish list.
The problem is all the addresses and stuff. That's why we have to keep it on our individual.
Okay, that's fine. So, but yeah, there's stuff like that. There's some stuff that, I mean, everything that we.
You can tell by the content which one are just kind of fun things we'll incorporate in the stream versus things that actually help the stream become better. You'll be able to. Of
course. So. And we use that stuff for the stream. So if I get a D&D book, it's because it's for the stream. I'm using it. I'm not just, not doing anything.
All the Funkos end up in the back of my videos
that's different.
too. So there's some of my Funko walls too. Those are in my videos.
Yeah, we use that. I got the Reverend photo right behind us. Sitting up there, nice and pretty. But we really appreciate everybody's support. Make sure you like and subscribe, all that good jazz. Thank you guys for being here. We really appreciate it. We'll see you guys tomorrow, and if we don't do a Battlefront 2 stream tonight, we'll definitely see you tomorrow for fun activities and everything like that. So, on behalf of myself, Mike, Sweary Daughter, Stanley, I think that's all. Dr. Finn, that's all we had today. Wow. But shout out to Stanley for his wonderful work at scooping the questions, everything. Thank you, Stanley, for all you did. We appreciate it. So everyone have a great rest of your day, and we will holler at you later. Peace.